This is Sherry from Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all tonight? I'm working on cancer right now, so if you're a cancer out there, be ready. The YouTube videos of astrologers and card readers are full of how fantastic cancer's future is going to be. I can't wait till it gets to my house. I'm happy, but there's no such thing as too much money, right? Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about this calendar, which is a year and a day, and it is assembled and published by my friend Link, and he researches trivia from previous groups. Like if you're studying Egyptian mythology or Scandinavian mythology or Greek mythology, those kinds of things. I guess we're kind of, well, people who do this kind of thing are just sort of interested in those kinds of things. Alrighty, so on November 18th, according to this calendar, the Persian goddess Ardvi, A-R-D-V-I, Mother of the Stars, is honored with a festival called the Ardvi Sura, Under the Night Stars. Okay, is the Mother of the Stars is honored with a festival called Ardvi Sura, Under the Night Stars. So at night they hold an event that honors the Mother of the Stars. Well, somebody had to put them up there, so I guess the Greeks thought, hey, let her do it. I don't know. So then the other thing is, here we go, on the 24th of November, according to Link, Egyptian goddesses of light and birth were honored, invoked with prayer, libation ritual burning of sacred lamps. Egyptian goddesses of light and birth were honored. So I've never run across that term before, Egyptian goddesses of light and birth. So they may have been born to families who had a significant amount of royalty power. And if they're of a particular birth date persuasion, their aspects would be focused on to illuminate with light the paths of the people they come in contact with. Okay? And they do it at night. Okay, now this is thanks for listening. This is the astrologer, the horoscope channel. No, it's a tarot channel. It's a tarot channel. I use a horoscope as a diagram because each one of these pieces of the pie, because that's what it looks like, is a horoscope, is a big circle with 12 triangles in it, just like you bought a pie at Costco. Okay? Second house is your own money. Third house is communication. Fourth house is your home. Fifth house is romance. So we're going to put a card down on each one of those spots, and we're going to talk about what's going on in each one of those categories. Okay? All right. So first of all, we have in your first house, this is what you're thinking about right now. Oh, you're being kind and patient with yourself and with other people at the moment. So there might be enough goodness going around in your life to allow you to be patient and kind and understanding. So I'm happy to hear that. Okay. Second house is your own money. Woo. And look, this is swords. So swords is about communication and lightning fast ideas and those kinds of things. So where's your money go? It goes in and out too fast, and it leaves you with a problem. So it's a common complaint. Too much month left at the end of the money, right? Third house, is your communication style. And this fellow right here has gone back to the battlefield, and he is picking up weapons and taking them back to his side, who apparently won. This is the spoils of war, I guess. So however, in the last few days, you may have spent some time thinking about some bad things that may have happened to you. They may have happened to you 10 years ago. They may have happened to you yesterday. You might be thinking about something bad that could happen tomorrow. That's all that. So you're reliving, maybe into the future, situations that are going to cause you to, well, in this case, it could be that this person learned from this battle. So he's taken back the souvenirs so that he can remember that battle and how they won and who won it. So ponder your activities from one day to the next. Okay? Fourth house is your home. We got another air card. Oh, look at fourth. Alrighty then. Okay. This is about communication with yourself and with other people. Talky, 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 yakety, yakety, yak. And this is a card of somebody who's been to battle and he's returning because he's won. So he's expecting to be applauded and feted. Is that what it's called? Feasted, having a feast in his honor, something like that. So if there has been a kerfuffle around you in your job and your family, just pick a title, pick one. Initially was a not time consuming, but a taxing environment. Okay, it took its toll on you. But now that's over and you feel pretty good. Thank goodness for that. Okay, fifth house is work and health. And what do we got here? No, fifth house is recreation, children, romance and creativity, children and speculation like gambling. Well, be careful if you're going to gamble. I know this is a good card, but be careful if you're going to gamble. Okay, don't spend more than you think you can lose. Then, so at the moment, you might be feeling very creative, as in, you might be putting the fall vegetable crops in your yard, in the garden in your yard. You might be planning a Halloween party. You might be, working on a costume that you're going to assemble yourself, put together yourself. So this is all about good stuff that's happening in your creative mind. Okay? Makes you happy to work on it because you could forget about everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth house is work and health. Now, wait a minute here. This just ruined my day. So, sixth house, so is work. And this particular part of work just means mundane housekeeping kinds of work. Check off this. Yes, I checked my email. Check off this. Yes, I checked in today. Check off this because I did that. Check off this because I did that. It's more like that. Now, the other half of that house says health. So, do you take care of your health? Do you keep up with it? Because most people are so busy working they neglect their health and they don't know they're sick until they're way down the road with this illness. So, please keep yourself able to meet your goals and prosper from them, because this looks like you're just feeling disappointed. This is a disappointment card. So you're disappointed in work and you're disappointed in your health. Well, you might have got some bad news, but that doesn't mean it cannot be cured, and that does not mean it cannot be improved upon. Okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seventh house, marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Well, kind folks, according to this, you have a very a mutually satisfying relationship with another human being. And you guys are enjoying yourselves and you're communicating well. And it's like a mutual admiration society. So they're like intertwining their, like when couples get married and they each serve the other one a glass of wine, that kind of thing. So that's what they're doing. So good for you. Okay. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eighth house is money from other people, meaning income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks. Look at that. Okay. Obviously, this is a woman with money, or this is a person with money. Could be a man. And this is somebody who's working hard. So what I'm going to say, is it possible that are you kind of expecting a bonus because of your job performance? Because this indicates here's the money, and this is you working at perfecting your skills at work. So that may be the reason you may be able to expect. And you know what? Maybe this is coming up because maybe you get a Christmas bonus every year, and this one, it might be a little bit more robust because there's improvement in the bottom line at the company. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ninth house is philosophy, religion, spirituality, and long distance travel. Well, we got a conflict card here. All those things are important to you, Miss Cancer, because you're very curious about the rest of the world, and you can use the your trips as educational for yourself and your children. Okay, but there's not going to be any long distance travel probably for the rest of the year. There's too many things are cooking. Too many things are cooking because so you're going to put off a trip because of that. Or maybe it's you want to go visit somebody, but it's the wrong time for them. So just, things are going to be clumsy and they won't work out. Okay. Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, guess what I'm afraid of? This is your 10th house of career. Now listen, honey bunch. I know this indicates that you are like miserable. Look at his clenched hands. Look at all the swords on the wall. That's a card of anxiety and worry. And this is what's going on at work. So there's a lot of anxiety at work. There's a lot of undisclosed situations that they pop up and surprise you with because they want to keep you in the dark and feed you, you know what. So, but this is telling you to hang out. This is just one more period of time when the head muckety mucks are just being snots. Okay? 11th house, long-term plans and friends you met at previous employers. Now, long-term plans, rods governs business. And this is an ace. So that means the very beginning of business. Long-term plans. Okay, so so one thing this can mean is that you may be a person who is working for a large bureaucratic organization and you're really sick and tired of the bureaucracy. So this governs, so you want to work at a smaller place with a closer communication with the powers that be, because for you, maybe you need to know you're making a difference and you want to make a difference. So don't be surprised if you get what you want. You just won't get it today. And be very careful because we want you to be happy about and safe about your choices. Okay? That's 11, right? 12. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is what you think about. Okay, so you're worried to death about money. Look at this card. You're worried to death about money. You know what you think about, you bring about. So if you think about lack of money, guess what happens? You get more of that. If you say to yourself at night, I have plenty of money and everything will be fine. I have plenty of money and everything will be fine. I have plenty of money and everything will be fine. First of all, one thing that's going to happen is you're going to be so peaceful at that, you'll probably fall right to sleep. And that helps ensure that you've told your ancestors up there that the money's coming. Come on now, bring me the money. Bring me the money. Bring it. And keep that up because they will send it to you. They're not going to send it in a card with their name on it, but they're going to know you're going to get like unexpected, I want to call them donations, unexpected appearance of cash or things that people use like cash. Okay, what covered? Look here. Now listen here. This card is a great card. It means you can manifest. It also means be careful what you pray for. So if you're thinking how bad you can't stand that place you work, guess what? You could leave before you're ready to. So you want to leave under your own terms, right? I'm not saying you're going to leave. I'm not saying anybody's going to force you to leave. I am saying keep negative remarks to yourself. Do your damnedest to make sure that your projects are coddled through to completion. Okay? And this guy can manifest. That means really, and eventually, if you practice manifestation, you'll be able to think about something and it will manifest. It will appear in your life. Totally like, well, how did that happen? It's because you ask for it. So you keep asking, because people are going to give it to you what you want. If you keep saying bad things, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money. Oh, you don't have enough money? Great, here's more. You don't have enough money. Because that's what they're repeating. I have money, I have money, I have money, money coming, money coming, money coming, money, 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 money coming, money coming, and money coming. That's why rich people have money, because they've never been without it. And so they know the money's coming in. So ponder that. The money's coming in. Okay. All right, I think we're done. I think we had a good time. I'm tickled with your progress or your prospects, because there are some, let's see, what we got? Wow, this is a major arcana. 1, 2, 3. Well, only 3, but that's still a lot. Okay, that's still a lot. You got the major arcana, and you're manifesting. You got the first house is be kind and patient. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is romance and creativity. So these are the areas of your life that are going to be the most peaceful and positive. Let's put it that way. So you love the person you live with, you like making money, and you know probably things are going to take longer than you want them to, because that's the way of life. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. I enjoyed our time together. Thanks. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Please tune in again. I love talking to you. Bye.